got into YPO because my father had been in YPO. And so I'd grown up around his forum mates. And so as I rose up in the family business, it just made sense that we would get me into YPO. I actually pushed back for about 4 years. I wasn't ready yet, and I didn't feel like I had earned a place at the table. I was still definitely the boss's brat. And that's one of the things that YPO has significantly exceeded my expectations in helping me go from being the kid in a family business to being successful outside of a family business on my own. It helped me to learn what I didn't know, even far better than my graduate degree did, because I learned in school about the things that I didn't know that were technical in nature. But what no one prepares you for is the interpersonal side. And in YPO, being able to come and be the dumbest person in the room many, many times in the course of a year, both at a chapter level and at international events, allowed me to see and learn how others spoke, included, listened, and then pulled together diverse and frequently divergent ideas. It made me somebody that went from having to know everything at the table to a person who's there trying to be a peer and learn from the others around me, regardless of a boardroom or a factory floor setting. In the end, everybody has expertise and knowledge that they bring to the table. YPO helped me to understand not only the value in that, but how to harness it to make a better business and to be a better person. The most profound YPO experience that I've had was actually a very small one. It was under the auspices, I think, of the Peace Action Network. We had an opportunity to be on a telephone call, about 6 of us, with Tony Blair. He was working with the quartet on Mideast Peace, and a few of us were asked, would you like to be involved in the call? So of course I raised my hand and said yes. And it was interesting. In the middle of a world where there's constant strife and closed fist negotiation, people with very, very different perspectives on the Middle East were able to sit on a telephone and talk about the obstacles and the barriers to peace. Certainly everyone had different opinions on how we got there. People definitely had different opinions of how to move forward. But what we could all see were these notions that there were structural issues between now and a sustainable, peaceful future. I run a small business. So being on the call with other YPOers who were really global business leaders, as well as Tony Blair, who'd been the Prime Minister of Great Britain, and here was working on this thing, to have a voice at the table, it was profound. It makes you realize not only how wonderful YPO is in terms of being able to connect with others, but just the opportunities it affords to make the world a better place. And who else would have thought that a person in their mid-30s would be able to sit down and give advice to leaders of the free world? I wouldn't have. So that was truly only in YPO, and it left me hungry for more opportunity to make good for the rest of the world.